Thank everybody for coming out. I always, thank Emeka for, just letting me put my thing out, man. I just be wanting to put my stuff out so people can see it. And Mec always been giving me the opportunity since we randomly bumped into each other one night over some drinks or whatever. And
Which wheatgrass shot?
Oh, I'm sorry. Over a wheatgrass shot. We'll put that out there. You know what I'm saying? Some of the people here, I just want to thank y'all for anything you ever got from me. Like I said, I'm always happy to just work out whatever to give it to people because I just want people to like what I do at the end of the day. On the sidebar, my man over here, Reg, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be doing these. You know what I'm saying? At all. Like he was on me heavy a couple years ago. Like, look, man, you wasting time doing this and that and third. As he would put it, he put the battery in my back, and I've been going strong ever since. You know what I'm saying? So my man right there helped me out. You know what I'm saying? With as far as the motivation or whatever. And now, as far as all of these pieces and the inspiration behind them, they come from my relationship. They all have been inspired by my relationship, whether it be good or be bad. There's a few pieces I might have mentioned to a couple people in here that I couldn't put here because of the content of them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody been in a relationship, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not so good. Sometimes you hate that person, sometimes they hate you or whatever. So, that's why a lot of the titles are like emotion number 1 or 5 or whatever, because I was just going by that emotion at that moment. So all of them are literally, happen as the relationship happened. You know what I'm saying? So, like people was asking me about the ones back there with the fangs or whatever. Hey, I mean, you know what it is. So, the ones with the butterflies that made you happy, like, so some of them have actually been painted in the midst of interaction. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, they all have been inspired by, my relationship as it went up and down or whatever. And the ones that kind of look like torn open gifts or whatever, I kind of put it in a way where a relationship is like a gift. Like, you don't know what it is when you first meet somebody until you start ripping it open. And sometimes you get what you want, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you get something you really didn't want, but then you're like, damn, I really like this. And so that's what all of that came from. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to be brief because somebody else coming up after me. I want to thank my man Zach too for putting all this together, because without him I wouldn't have been even considering doing any of this. And everybody I met, thank y'all all for coming out that I don't know. Thank you for the people who did come out to, are you recording me, man?
Oh yeah.
Thank you for the people that came out that I do know. A lot of cats like my man right here. I knew this dude since I was like 10. So that's what's up. And if anybody got any questions, you could ask me a few right now. If not, then you can kind of catch me on the mingle and ask me anything you want to know. So, if there are any questions, yes, no.
How long did these pieces on average?
Yeah, I know.
How long do these pieces on average take you? I mean, you mentioned how you actually put some of these together while whatever emotion was occurring.
Yeah.
Were you able to complete a piece, say in the evening, within that same mood? Did you come back to it and felt a little different?
Yeah, like on average, it really is no average, because some of them, like I said, if I was like the one that a lot of people seem to like, the young lady with the little fro there with the butterflies and my angel piece, the emotion that I had at that time, I guess you could say it kind of fueled me to bang it out. Like, it didn't take me really no time to do it, as far as I'm concerned, because the emotion is what fuels my work at the end of the day. So as long as I still got the emotion, which I do, then I can put the pieces out no problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, every once in a blue moon, I might come up with a concept, but for the most part, all of these are just raw. Like, they just raw whatever you see is exactly what popped in my head at that moment. I just got the canvas and I did it. You know what I'm saying? A couple of them I might have had to wait a little bit of time to actually get a canvas to put it on. But for the most part, 90% of these are literally basically what you have is a 3-dimensional version of my emotions. So, like I said, it don't really take long per se. I mean, it depends on what you would consider to be more so what you would consider to be long. For me, if I take a week to work on a piece, it's really not long.
So that one would take me about 4 or 5 years to finish that one.
Nah, this particular one right here, it took me about, honestly, about 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? So that one took about 3 hours. That's just how I was feeling at the time.
You never tell your secrets, man.
I don't care, man. I don't care. But the reason why, you know what, like, you might not, a lot of people may not notice, but like within the background it says you see me, or I see you, and all that kind of stuff. It was when Avatar first came out, and my other, she was asking me that a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, later, like a couple days later, I just kind of did that, because it would be either, sometimes it would be part of a good emotion, and sometimes it would be part of a bad emotion. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't take me long, because I was charged up on the emotion of that moment. So it did, you know, like I said, a few hours, you know what I mean? So, yes.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to HLS. My name is
Shameless plug. That's what's up.
But I do have questions.
Yes.
Emotion number 4 and number 8, right? They both have mail, like postcards on them, or
Oh, the postal stickers.
was that like a long distance relationship or something?
No.
Was it the
No. What it is what I try to do is, I guess the best way to put it is, most of them, as you can see, have a lot of bright colors, but in the background are, you know, dark blacks and whites and grays, and it looks a little kind of crazy or whatever. So the thought behind it was, I'm the black and all the kind of rough colors and the postage stickers and any stickers you see, and she's all the colors. So that's how the pieces come together, and like that. That's why, you know, like I said, some of them got little stickers and all kinds of stuff all over it, and that's pretty much what that came from.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm not sure if I missed what you said, but you said all these pieces were inspired by a relationship or relationships. They all about one.
Just one.
Okay, so they're all about one.
Yes, that's it. Only one. Can't have too many.
The eyes are from Avatar or from
No. Just the idea of, like I said, like we went to see the movie, and you know how in the movie, for those of you who saw it, the little blue or the big blue girl,
the blue lady, yeah.
she would always say, like, do you see me? Like, not necessarily do you physically see me, but can you
Right.
see me, like, inside of me?
Okay.
So that's kind of where it came from. Like, you know, I need you to see more than just the physical me. Exactly. That's thus the title Aerosoul. The reason why it's called Aerosoul is because, it's the soul plus all of these are with aerosol. No paintbrushes,
Right.
nothing. So, hold on. Yeah.
You said it was inspired by a relationship, right? So what was it about that relationship that made you
Well,
say?
for those of you who know me, for those of you that know me, and now I'm gonna tell those of you that don't, I never really did the whole relationship thing. You know what I'm saying? I was just single and doing my numbers, as my man would say. So, you know, just the inspiration of the relationship, whether it's good or bad. You know what I'm saying? It just made me. It just inspired me to just work. You know what I'm saying? Like I have so many. Like I have these, but I have others that go with this. That, like I said, I couldn't even show because of the content. Like I know you wouldn't want to be sitting here eating a whole wheat pancake and be like, wow, what is that? So, I didn't bring it, but so just the difference and just that difference of me actually being in a relationship and being in love or loving somebody and all that, it was just different. So, that's what kind of made all this pour out.
Sorry.
You know what I'm saying?
My ghetto ass phone. Sorry.
It's all good. Yeah, what up?
You should let them know that you do murals too.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I'm about to give myself the shameless plug if anybody don't have any questions. No more questions? You got any more questions? You want to ask me questions? Okay. All right. Now, also, other than this, I do murals. If you want a mural in your living room, I can come do that for you. What's up? Oh, my God. What's up, man? So, I do a lot of different things, logos and what have you, and all this and that. And you can grab my business card, take a look at my website, see some of my older work. You want to Facebook me because I know that's the new thing. I'm not a Twitter kind of dude, but I guess I might have to get that so you can probably track me down on there. I think that's about it. So next up, we're going to have a man, Aerosoul Salon. He's going to perform for you all for the rest of the evening. And like I said, if you have any other questions, you might want to ask me on the side or whatever because I don't want to talk too long. because I really don't like it. And also, if you need something like a napkin or a drink, let me know. I'm working. So, all right. Thank y'all.